get when you get a transplant. Hello? What time's my appointment? My interview's going to be released soon. It nearly killed me to relive that shit that the public are now going to find out, including we need to move town and our business before it's released. Where's these bloody writs? Pretty powerful out here today. People are getting more and more pissed off. They're getting more and more informed. More and more people are awake. All around the world, they know what's going on. You're moving so fast, you're looking so fucking stupid. Dua Lipa's now a fucking whore. People aren't that stupid. Shut down the cloning thing. My daughter's lived in America. No good bullshitting about anything. Where's the office? Where's my appointment? You know who I am, so we can talk about my file from abuse and care before I release that publicly as well, for everyone to see all your filthy bullshit, the names, the lawyers, what your plans are, how you rock and roll. And when Clay's finished editing the 7 hours that we talk for, of only some things, and my daughter approves it, we're going to release publicly part of my story. You were the child commissioner. You did nothing for me, for my family. I've released my father's name, my grandfather's name. I can sync my whole family all the way to my mother with all the information I have. And all I know about Freemasonry, including let's have a look and see if I've got a motherfucking flat head. You cunts. When are you going to open these gates? You get paid more than anybody. You're the highest paid servant in this. You're a servant. 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 To the taxpayer. To the taxpayer. To the taxpayer. I say, people, stop paying your taxes. Nothing is free. It's only free to free my son in his story, which is all a lie. Some of us are 60. We remember lots of fucking things. It was very different back then. And you started changing things about then. And if I can still be standing here with a liver transplant, better believe cloning fucking happens. They've been doing it with animals forever. There's a lot of issues, you know. What about the housing bullshit that's going on? Being that Papatoetoe is one of the oldest, I think it's the oldest district in Auckland, isn't it interesting that you're pulling everything down, all those red brick places, replacing them with these disgusting cardboard boxes that within 20 years will fail and fall to the ground, just like all the cheap bullshit that you keep building because you had this motherfucking trade agreement that key, remember the name, to instigate that. Should have never happened. We used to have beautiful New Zealand products. Now you export them, then send them back to us and we pay more for them. Where's all the stock on the shelves? How come those nets at the Wariwhare aren't full like they used to be? First time I've been there for ages, I need me some cheap slippers. It's fucking empty in there, no jewellery stand anymore at Manakau. What have you got going on? The economy's shit. To buy a house in Whangarei on the corner of Airari and Fisher Street, $800,000 fucking dollars. It wasn't that long ago, say 40 years, maybe a bit more, 45. I think my girlfriend paid about $3,000 for a piece of land in Kaikoui. About $3,000 for the movable. They probably wouldn't do it like that again. I looked after the kids while they did their floor. They did everything over time to their own place. Family Benefit gave them some collateral so they could, you know, get a loan, get a house. Nobody can buy a house now. $700 is the average rent in Auckland. $900 in a decent fucking area. How do I know? Because I'm going to move here. Where's my appointment? You can ring me up. You know who I am. You know my name. I've released my family's name. Why didn't you do anything for the 7 in my father's family when the grandfather was interfering with them all? And then he owned the old Pap Dairy. Dingwall, was it? And what about that other old brick orphanage? I'm going to go up there and do something about that so we can see that. Do you know that we've been around all the cemeteries in New Zealand? And we're doing it in Australia, showing everybody the real, his story of how the Freemasons came here. No wonder you want New Zealand, eh? It's fucking full of it. And yes, all those names on my family, Arnold. Who else is on there? Nightingales. People are awake. And people are getting pissed off, even our own landlord in Whangarei. He said, you bastards, got to pay tax on the house. He can't get another loan. He needs 2 rentals to make any money or to make it even worthwhile. He's a good guy. They're good guys. It's a family house. The kitchen needs doing. What do you think sort of predicament they're in, trying to live in another house with 4 children? The old man's in a rest home. I don't think that for them it's ideal that they have a rental at all. I wonder why there's so many houses for sale. It's because they have no fucking choice, you pricks. And then you sell them to someone that comes in from overseas and they can buy that house. Because they have to have money to come here. Do people know that? You can't just live in New Zealand. Does anybody know anything that's going outside of their cell fucking phone? On your filthy, disgusting pedophile TikTok. It is fucking disgusting girls playing Narnia. With no clothes on for everybody to watch for 3 minutes and pretend they're famous fucking dancers. It takes from time you're 2 till you're fucking old girl before you'll ever be that good a fucking dancer. Just like anything. Just like anything. So you couldn't build those buildings, so you added clip-ons just like on the Harbour Bridge, which incidentally my father helped with that too. Interesting, isn't it, how they all built everything or found it, then added some clip-ons. We can see it everywhere. Fuck, people are waking up, mate. They don't like this system. $3 for petrol. Electric cars blowing up. Fuck, there's a lot of shit going on. How many kids don't go to school anymore? 30 children. Not returning to school, no. And if you're a teacher, I motherfucking know. And you're teaching pornography, because I know plenty. And the Pleasure Project in school, get the fuck out of my life. There's something mentally fucking wrong with you if you think you have the right to teach children sex education in this disgusting state education system. Appointment. The writs for a fresh election. We the people demand it. We the people want the writs. We will decide. We want the documents from Senator Heffernan, unredacted, with all the names for the whole world to know. Were they all on Epstein's flight list too? How come everyone keeps getting away with this shit and yous allow it? If you are in charge, you're doing a fucking shit job. The Abuse and Care Inquiry in New Zealand is a disgrace. Another cover-up. Cover-ups for all these people that are missing. Unsolved murders of young girls, mainly young girls. What about all the people that are still sick from vaccines? What about when I went up to the cemetery, they're digging as many motherfucking holes as they can to put all the dead, where are they in their houses, to send them home? You don't even show statistics anymore. But are people wondering why so many people are dying? Fuck, I'm going to unveiling on Sunday. I don't know how many people I've lost in the last year. Quite a few. And that's from the failing welfare system, where you're doing nothing for anybody else unless you can put CV on it so you can get paid. So nobody's coming to see you. My own doctor told me. Nobody came to the doctors. Even I won't fucking go near you. Shit, I nearly died. I didn't fucking come to no doctor. If I'm still here, I'm still here. The bloody Ritz by tea time. We'll still be here. Look, we're still here. We're pretty strong, the ones of us. We want to lead the way in our free land over here while you stay in your gated pavilion there, paid for by the people, while we're hungry. We'll get by. We're survivors. Yous won't. You'll never be able to survive unless you motherfucking eat each other, because that's what you do. The Ritz!